And it does raise the question how this in any way affected the case whatsoever, whether there was any, how Wade and Willis having a relationship in any way prejudiced the rights of Michael Roman or any of the other defendants. None of that was established during this, rather salacious and, hearing.
Well,
Well, first of all, it was quite a surreal experience watching that hearing last week, including them waving around a copy of our book and showing it to Fani Willis and Nathan Wade, and even trying to enter it into evidence. But, the short answer to your question is that the lawyer for one of the defendants, Mike Roman, who was really the implementer of the whole fake elector scheme, the plot to anoint pro-Trump electors in the battleground states in which had voted for Joe Biden. To replace the Biden electors with these phony Trump electors. She files this motion in January, alleging the affair, alleging that Nathan Wade, having been paid by the taxpayers of Fulton County as the special prosecutor hired by Fani Willis, was secretly her lover, and he was taking her on lavish vacations to the Caribbean and Napa Valley. And therefore, the lawyer, Ashley Merchant, argued that this was a conflict of interest, that it was a corrupt bargain by which Fani Willis and Nathan Wade she agreed to hire him, and in exchange, he took her on these trips, and therefore it was a scheme so that they can make money. And that was the claim, and what was being litigated before Judge Scott McAfee last week. Now, Willis has acknowledged that there was a relationship, a romantic relationship, that she says began after she hired Nathan Wade and ended sometime last year. And as far as the vacations go, she testified under oath that she reimbursed Nathan Wade for roughly half of the expenses of those vacations. And Wade testified similarly that Fani Willis had paid him back in cash for the amounts he had shelled out. All this was obviously salacious. It obviously got a lot of attention. It was covered wall to wall on cable TV. But at the end of the day, it's not clear that the pro-Trump lawyers, Ashley Merchant, the lawyer for Michael Roman, was then joined in the motion by Trump's lawyer, Steve Sadow, and other defendants in the case. It's not clear they proved much of anything other than the fact that there was a romantic relationship for a while between Wade and Willis. And it does raise the question how this in any way affected the case whatsoever, whether there was any, how Wade and Willis having a relationship in any way prejudiced the rights of Michael Roman or any of the other defendants. None of that was established during this, rather salacious and, hearing.
Well,